on here.
Thank you for telling me, Nellie. I wish one of the other viewers would have told me in the very beginning. Or something, or would have said something to me saying, I can't hear you.
Maybe that's why they immediately left, because it's like, man, I don't hear anything. Must be like a mute thing. It's kind of boring here. See ya.
Yeah, I'd be bored too.
Oh, I feel bad now.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
Oh boy, I don't know.
Why would I do such a thing?
No, it's accidents happen. I'm just like, oh no, I don't, because the video, I don't know if I can. I'm not sure, because I've already like done, you know what I mean. I've already done a lot of the stuff with no voice, so I'm not sure.
It's okay. Maybe it was just on my end. No, because I just unmuted the mic to allow sound to go through. So that's kind of no worries, kiddo. It happens. Okay.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, that's why I was like, don't feel too bad. I mean, it's an accident. I know you didn't do it on purpose. You know, I'm not. No, it's an accident. It's things happen. It stinks, but
stuff happens.
It is what it is. I can't change it. You know. So what else?
So what's to do with airline food?
So everyone, I don't think there's anyone watching now besides you, Nellie.
There's 2 people.
Oh, are there 2 people?
Nellie and someone else.
Okay.
I
don't. This camera's gonna have to, because I can't. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was gonna say a big shout out to Miss Nellie. She got on. What's up?
Miss Nellie said, Jess, I'll teach you how to do a voiceover for the beginning of the video if you want.
That would be great. I don't know how to do that. I have no idea how to do that.
Instead of talking, just let it talk.
I've never done, I've never really edited videos much. Like, I've edited the live streams to take out the first, few dead minutes or whatever, like the stream elements, but never really edited videos. It's kind of why I chose to just kind of stick with going live, to be honest, was because I was kind of terrified of editing videos. I ain't gonna lie. It's like, oh my gosh, all the work and stuff that I know probably goes, that goes into that. I can just imagine. But yeah. So I'm just going to stick this flower in here. Yep, to cover up some of...
Miss Nellie said, I got you, sister.
Thank you. Yes, because I do not know how to do that.
No idea.
Nope, not a clue. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know if I like it sideways or if I like it flat.
Yes.
I think I like it flat. Yeah, because it kind of finishes that. Ooh, wait, maybe I should save that corner for the charm. Because we do have some charms we're going to use.
Why does charm sound like a noise? Charm.
Or...
These are ATCs, Miss Nellie asked.
Yes, these are these are ATCs that we're making tonight. We're recreating the ATCs I posted online earlier today. So these are the ATCs. Yeah, we're not like recreating these 100%, but close to it, if you know what I'm saying.
Per darn good.
And speaking of, I forgot one thing. I forgot my flower that was supposed to go underneath here.
You might need that.
I like the flower because it seems to fill in a little bit as well. So that's why I kind of like these cutouts. These cutouts are from Creative Minds 2015. Thanks, Miss Nellie. I won these little cutesies, these little cutesy cutouts. I won a challenge. So I think last month, April, or March, I won a March challenge. And these were one of the die cuts came to me. So, yeah.
Snip it.
Like, I wish I had this die cut.
Miss Nellie said snip it and shove it in the sides.
Snip it. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Yeah, because these die cuts really do kind of help fill in, you know, any other kind of blank in the background. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean.
She knows what I mean. Yes, she does.
Good thing she does.
Right? I need somebody on my side. Thank you, partner. I'm being silly. Don't mind me.
Pouty Hartner.
Howdy, Hackney. How you doing today?
I'm not sure you understood that. Let me say it again. Miss Nelly said, I love it when you sing.
I feel like I'm being silly. I feel like people probably think she's crazy. But, you know, I
It
am
doesn't
crazy.
matter.
That's the thing, is I am crazy. Shh, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. It's between us.
That's what I'm here for.
What happens in a live stays in a live, baby.
It stays alive, all right.
It stays alive, staying alive, staying alive. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. I feel crazy.
I think you do more than
Baby.
feel.
Feels? Nah. You're
You do
so
more
crazy.
than feel crazy.
And I'm just very lightly going across the edges, as you can see, going back and forth, as to not get. I don't want to get the black dye all over the flower. I literally just want to highlight the edges of the flower there. So.
That's racist.
You're weird. All right.
Miss Nelly said I started singing that too.
Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. All right, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm literally going to kind of pick it up, and put it back down.
Pick things up, put them down. Big mom.
Pick it up, put it back down. That was fairly painless, right? That was fairly. And look, it's not coming off. So
Good.
excellent. My 0.2 tacky glue.
That works, Miss Nelly said.
Right?
That's
like,
your hair.
I'm gonna go with it.
Just your hair.
Oh my gosh, my hair. Sorry.
How about you just shave it?
I think the camera needs to move a little bit because I'm leaning in to try to look and see for the definition, like, and yeah.
While also letting other people see. I guess that's kind of backfiring, huh?
Okay, so I guess that's good.
Hair happens, Miss Nelly said.
Hair happens. It does happen, don't it?
Hair share.
Oh wait, let's see. That's not stay. Okay. See, I gotta put a little more tacky glue on that one there to get that one to stay back. And I want it to be up a little more. Anyways, the placement isn't quite up enough. There. So that way it's not like, you know, they're both going the same direction. I want one kind of going up and one filling in that direction over here. You know what I'm saying?
Every way.
A little bit. You know what I'm saying. You pick up what I'm putting down.
You know.
Yeah. All right. So for this one, I think the last thing we have to do for this one is add some leaves and the ornaments, or the charms. I'm sorry, charms. They are charms. I know. So yes, we're going to add some charms. So then we kind of gotta play with placement and figure out.
Frazzled today said, "Hi, Janie from Tiff's live stream earlier. It is 2:45 a.m. here, but woke up and thought would pop in to say hi." Sucks.
Aw, thanks. Hugs, girlfriend. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate that. Yeah, Tiffany's live was pretty cool this afternoon. I watched her. She was talking about mixed media. Yep. I love mixed media. Mixed media is my favorite.
I wouldn't have noticed.
Right? No one would notice that mixed media is my favorite. Not at all.
Not a soul.
All right, I'm just trying to take that out. Okay, there we go. There's that. And the cool thing with these charms is if you want to, you can take the top off. I have really strong nails, guys, okay? Take the top off. And what I did with this one.
Miss Nelly said I wouldn't know. I was tardy as usual.
If you can see, oh, okay. For this one, I took the top off, and you can see where I sanded it. I have a, what you call it, like a little sander pad, and I used that to smooth the grooves of the watering can. So just an FYI, you can do that to take off the hoops of some of your charms. So by all means, you don't have to not use that charm because it has a hoop on it. Take the hoop off.
Not who.
And then use a sander and smooth it over.
Good idea.
So yeah, just for anyone out there, because I know sometimes, you know, years ago, even 3-4 years ago, I look at something for face value. I look at it for what it is, and I wouldn't change it. I couldn't think outside of the box. You know, I wanted to use it for exactly what it was and not change it. So there's that. There's that. Let's see, I was thinking of, all right, so I'm thinking this charm is going to have to go up here somewhere. Yes, that actually looks really kind of good right there. I kind of like it. What do you guys think? And then do the watering can like right over here. I think the placement of that is better. My eyes are okay with that. What do you guys think? Are your eyes okay with that?
I enjoy when my eyes aren't bugged.
Like this? Is that okay? It looks, I think it looks okay. So I'm going to go ahead and go with it. Go with it. Go with it.
Are we going to go with that?
And I'm just going to use tacky glue to make it permanent. And I'm going to go up underneath this flower. Okay, everyone? I'm going to lift the flower up and go underneath it.
Miss Nelly said I'm the complete opposite. I see things for what they could be and not what they are.
You see, I was like that for a long time. It was hard for me not to think outside of the box, not to see it for something else. I do now, but forever, for a long time, I couldn't. I couldn't see.
You didn't have any, foresight.
I couldn't see it.
Miss Frazzled said, I'm back off to bed, but I would definitely watch the replay in the morning because they look really nice.
Thank you, love. Thank you. I really appreciate your support. Thank you for popping in and go get some rest. Go get some rest, lady.
You shouldn't be up at
Thank you.
3.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
She probably got up for a second and was like, oh, look. Probably saw the notification, and I really appreciate her popping by.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
That was nice.
She could have just been like, nah, I'm not worried. I don't know her, you know, whatever. You know, so that's really nice.
It was, yes.
I am blessed.
Thank you.
I am blessed. So what do you think of that flower there? Should I put it there? Or maybe should I put this flower here, kind of underneath the watering can? Or maybe on top of the watering? No, not on top of the watering can. Because then it kind of gets lost. And that, no. Not going to work. I'm thinking now. This flower is going to be better there. See, that's one cool thing about tacky glue too. Until it's glued down 100%, it's still a repositionable glue. Okay? It's still repositionable to a degree. You can move it around. You can play with it. Yeah. Repositionable.
Repositionable.
Now maybe put that one here, or just maybe not use it at all.
Miss Robinson. 3 X's.
Oh, XXX. Oh, hugs, girlfriend. Like, I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know.
Kick.
All right, maybe not the flower at all, or not? I don't know. I'm kind of struggling with this. Maybe no flower at all then. Maybe just put it aside.
Babies are the only people allowed to kick pregnant women.
What?
Babies are the only people allowed to kick pregnant women.
No, I didn't need you to say it again. I'm just like, why are you saying that?
That somehow just popped in my head.
Well, don't say those things, okay? Please.
Okay.
Thank you. Little weirdo. I don't know, guys. Maybe just not that flower at all. I'm struggling with that flower. The flower go away. Hopefully my hair's not in it. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe just leave the flower alone. Kind of looks okay there. That's the best spot for it though. I can't see it anywhere else. That's the only spot I see it. So I'm just going to use a little bit of tacky glue once it comes out. That's why I like to leave it on its side a little bit like that, so that way it's easier to come out when I'm ready to use it again pretty quickly. So I'm just going to put that flower over there like that. All right. Just going to go like that with it. That looks okay. My eye is, I'm okay with that.
Miss Nelly said I like it up top.
Okay, perfect. Because yeah, that's kind of where my eye, that's the only place my eye was like, okay, I'm okay with the position on that. All right, so moving on to our second one. This one is gray. It's going to be more of a gray and black. Obviously, I'm pretty sure you can see all the flowers and stuff that are in front of me here. So, oh wait, see, look, I'm forgetting that first step already. Let's see, which one would be better for this? Probably this one? No, this one's going to be better for that one. This one's going to be good for that one. All right, so this is the one. Okay, so this is the one we're going to put here. And I am going to place it, I think about right there. That's where I want it. So I'm going to take it and just on back, I'm just going to kind of just put a little bit of tacky glue back there, just so it'll adhere to that ribbon there. And then I'm going to put it down. And don't worry, your the tacky glue that's there that you see, it will be covered up with the flowers. Don't worry, it's no big deal. You don't have to like mop it up with a brush or anything like that. So no worries. It's our problem free. Crafting something. I was trying to go with something, guys. I don't think it worked out for me, obviously. Oh wait, what did I just do? That's that one. But hey, it's okay. Because I'll need to do it for this. I'll need to do it for the next one anyways. So I'm just going to cut this one down, just like we did the first one. These flowers are, yeah, they're good and strong. Just so you guys know, Lena's flowers are good and strong. You saw me cut that just there. That wasn't a super easy cut. So at least you know her flowers are in. She makes them. They're good and sturdy. So then the composition is going to be. The composition is going to be just the same, kind of the same concept, obviously, but we don't have another bloom like that one. We've got some other flowers that we'll use. They're each a little different. So when I ordered flowers from her, I literally ordered like a little bit of everything. I was like, just give me an assortment of, most of the colors of the rainbow. And she did just that. And she asked me what my favorite color was, and I told her what my favorite color was, and that's where. And so I have a lot more purple than anything as far as flowers, and from what she made me, I have more purple and pink colors than I do anything, because obviously purple is my favorite color. Yes, it is my favorite color. It is my favorite. See, isn't that beautiful? Oh my god. And it looks even better with the gray Hackney paper too behind it. I think the flower, that's why I chose these flowers to go with the paper. And what I did was because I thought it.
Said my fave too.
Thanks. I thought it would, bring them out and make them pop. And I wanted, to pop the papers. I want everything to pop, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Is I want all the elements, including the ribbon, and down to the spool. I chose the spool for a reason, guys. I just didn't, this wasn't random. I literally went through my craft room and decided, okay, what am I going to do? Everything is there for a reason. I decided to keep the brown sawdust texture color because of the spool. Because the brown, if you see in here, in the originals, yes, you can still see a little bit of the brown, the sawdust, where I covered with the white gesso, but it's not nearly as prominent as it is with these. So you can see the difference. I want everybody to see, I want the brown to bounce off of the brown. I just think it pops better. I do. I think this next set that I'm creating with you guys tonight is going to pop a little more than the first set that I created yesterday. So, all right. So now we're going to cut this off a little bit, at least a little bit.
God, you sing pretty well.
Oh, I do?
Oh, Miss Natasha said, just popped in to say hi. I can't stay tonight, but wanted to see what you were making.
Oh, thanks. Hey, Natasha. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. I know it's okay if you can't stay, but I really appreciate you coming in and saying hi. We're recreating some ATCs tonight. The ATCs I posted earlier today, I think this afternoon or something. So we're recreating these, essentially. We've already almost finished with one. This is the first one we created tonight with Miss Lena's flowers and the Hackney and Company charms and paper. So this is the first one that we completed. It's not done yet because we got some finishing touches to add to it, but it's for the most part done. I haven't decided if I'm going to add black splatters or mica flakes.
Miss Natasha said, hi, Jess. Miss Natasha also said, wow, these are amazing.
Thank you, love. Thank you. Thank you. I had fun with them. Yeah, I did. I like creating a lot of big art, but big art is so hard to photograph. I have a lot of big pieces that I make. I make a lot of big pieces, canvases, but I can't share them. I can't. They're just not photographable is really what it comes down to. Is they literally.
Is that a word?
I don't know if photographable is a word. They don't take good photographs. That's the best thing I can say. Is it's hard to photograph them. My hair, I'm trying to move my hair. I move my hair. Sorry for my hair. Don't mind my hair.
No hair.
And thank you for coming by, Natasha. But yes, that's what we're creating, and I will be sure to share them on Instagram and Facebook and all that, so you'll be able to see the finished items. Yes, indeed. And the flowers that I'm using tonight are Miss Lena's flowers. So they're handmade by Miss Lena, all the way from Bali, Indonesia. I patiently waited for these things, guys. You have no idea. I was like a giddy little elementary girl with these flowers. I was just like, oh my God, I can't wait for them to get here.
Wait, you're not always like that.
Okay, when it comes to crafting stuff, maybe I am. I'm happy. Crafting makes me happy. It makes me smile.
Happiness noise.
Especially when I see, things that make me happy. Art and, people's cards and stuff and some of their sayings that they have. And it's just it just makes you smile, it does. Miss Natasha's been making some really pretty cards. She always makes pretty cards, but
This time was extra pretty.
I like those boots that you've been playing with lately, the rain boots.
Miss Nicole said, hey.
Hey, Nicole.
Miss Nicole also said, sorry, I'm so super duper late.
Oh, no, you're not super duper late. We've only completed one ATC out of 5. This one's already completed.
I just realized there are 5.
So,
a bunch of templates.
So we're good. You're good. We're almost done with the composite gluing this one together. So no big deal. We can chit chat. Say hi, Miss Natasha. She's only popping in for just a moment, saying hi to everyone.
Miss Nelly said, well, at least I'm not the only one who's tardy.
Right. Well, you know what? In the first, I guess, 30 minutes of our live tonight, I was muted. Yeah.
That's my fault.
So there's that. We had no idea until Miss Nelly came on and was like, I can't hear you. I can't. And I was like, are you kidding me right now? And she's like, no, I can't hear you.
Just had some inspirational stuff going on.
I did. I was talking to you guys and everything. So I'm just like, oh man, I can't take that. I can't get that back because I don't even know what I was talking to you guys about.
I don't remember either.
It was, probably just trying to be positive and,
Miss Nicole said, lol.
Lol. I know. I couldn't believe it. I was like 20 or 30 minutes. I think we were 33 minutes in.
Somewhere around there.
So I was just like, oh no.
That's a lot of stuff you can't get it back.
All right, so there's the composition of that one for the most part. Now, I thought about adding some extra flowers to it, but I wasn't real sure. See, I thought about adding this one to it or something for like filler, but I don't know that I'm actually going to need it. I actually kind of like it the way it is. But you know, when you're playing with something before you place it, nothing is really down, so it looks further apart. It looks like you have more space and all that than you do.
Miss Nelly, or not Miss Nelly, Miss Nicole said, I'm used to the corny Nelly. I was there all throughout my school years.
Used to the corny Nelly?
Miss Nelly said, ha ha ha, same.
Ha ha. We. That is German? Oui. No, I don't know. I think it's German. I can't remember.
Excuse me, what?
Oui. French. That's French, isn't it?
German.
Oh, wait. I got to get my hair out of there.
Oh, my God. I was about to say something.
I know. I realized I was like, okay, I'm leaning in too much. I was like, I can tell I'm leaning in too much.
You could feel the...
I could feel the hair tension.
You could feel the tension. Hey, Jess.
And look at this little beauty. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh. They're so pretty. So pretty. And tiny. Can you imagine making that? Guys, can you imagine making that? No, I can't.
I can't.
No, I can't.
Hard.
The patience that goes into making these, I can just, That's why I'm always complimenting her on her makes, because I'm just like, geez, I know the patience that goes into these. I made that Mother's Day flower pot for Zyron. I just posted it yesterday. A lot of you have seen it. I applied for the project to make handmade paper flowers. I said I would make a Mother's Day flower bouquet, handmade paper flowers. I'll tell you, I'll never do that again. I will never do that again. The patience. I can't tell you how many hours I played with paper and tried to make flowers and use my Cricut. And
Miss Natasha said, I love the flower pot.
Oh, thank you. I put a lot of, as simple as it is, I put a lot of man hours into it simply because I didn't know what to do.
What do you mean by man hours?
Woman hours, crafting hours, time.
Okay.
I put a lot of time into that project. And it was simple. Once it was all said and done, it really didn't take that much time. It was just getting to that point. Go ahead.
Okay. There's a bit of a story from Nelly. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I had a teacher in the 6th grade who moved my desk to the front corner of the classroom for the whole year, then had him again in the 8th grade. And what you know, the first day of school, I walk into his classroom and go to pick a desk, and he said, Miss Janelle, where are you going? You know where to find your seat. And sure enough, he had a desk in the front corner waiting for me.
What? I don't, that's weird. That's crazy.
Got him.
What? So what was that about? Do you think maybe the teacher just had a thing for you or something?
You mean a grudge?
Anything. Who knows? I don't
That's
heck, I don't know. We don't know. None of us know. A thing could be like he was mad at her. It doesn't necessarily mean like that kind of thing. It could be like what, did he have a thing against you? Like what the heck? Like that is some major like stereotyping, I think.
You know where your desk
is. That
I may have been
the
a
right word, you think?
Or we don't talk about that. Miss Nelly said.
What did she say?
She said, I may have been a little bad in class, but we don't talk about that.
Oh, well, we don't talk. Okay. So you might have been a little, so maybe that's why he had you at the front of the class. Oh, my hair. Maybe that's why he had you at the front of the class.
Miss Natasha said, well, I was always the one giggling and had to be in the hall for laughing. Your hair.
My hair.
Miss Nicole said same thing to me, only because I was the little sister of a troublemaker corner in the front all year. Everyone here is troublemakers, except me.
Except you. Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay, we'll go with it for now. We'll go with it. So now I'm just placing all the flowers, guys. That's what I'm doing now. Placing all the flowers.
Miss Nelly said he was trying to get a jump on it before he could even start.
He was like, I got this girl's number. He's like, I got your number. We're going to take care of this right meow. Right meow, right meow.
That's a little too far.
Well, I mean, he's got her number. That means he's got her number. That means your desk is up front. It's like, I know you're going to be trouble, so here's your desk.
Gotcha.
This is where you's going to be all year long. Enjoy it. Now, see, I don't really like that. I don't really like the... I think that's too much, eh? I think that is, like, too much. Unless no, that's going to be too much. I don't like it. Unfortunately, I don't like it. I don't like it. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm just going to end up putting that flower there. And I'm going to put this flower right here, guys. Because I'm just not happy with that placement. That was just, there was too much. It was just too much. I couldn't. My eye was going nuts.
Miss Nelly said, what if you add it in between the two on there?
In between. Oh, okay, like right in here.
Nobody like that.
Right there. Kind of like that. What do you think? Looks good?
Yeah, but I'm not the crafty type, so.
Looks good, ladies? Like it? Not bad? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, so I guess that one's done
Miss
then,
Nelly
because
said I like it.
that's all those flowers for that one. Moving along here, moving along. Miss Shannon said she's going to come in. She's a little late this evening due to dinner and stuff. So Miss Shannon is going to be here. She was very sweet. And she was like, I'm so sorry. I swear I'm going to be there. I'm just running a little late. Dinner went longer, you know, she thought she was going to be home, but so I really appreciated that. I thought that was really sweet of her to do that, you know, because she didn't have to do that. She could just be like, what else, you know.
Miss Nelly said, another tardy one.
I know. Miss Shannon's usually always, honestly, Miss Shannon's usually one of the first ones in here. I've got to give her that credit. Is she's always...
Credit where it's due.
She is usually always waiting. I will say she has waited ever since the second week, because this is our 5th week in a row now. Ever since our second week, she has been like there every time, like waiting, and I really appreciate that.
Miss Nelly said, my kind of people.
Yeah, my kind of girls too. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So now we're gonna use these. I know I did a video of these, but I have to just the craftsmanship, okay? The craftsmanship and the patience. These flowers are stamped. So if you see these and they've got color on it, that's stamped. She distressed that and stamped that color on there.
Miss Nicole said, Jess, what do you use to record your videos with? Oh,
go ahead.
Record or live stream? I don't know what you record with. I know what we live stream with.
We live stream with Streamlabs.
Okay. Miss Nelly even said, Nicole, I think she uses Streamlabs for her lives.
Yeah.
What do you use for your recording those? Same thing?
Same thing.
Oh, so yeah, Streamlabs.
Streamlabs is my husband. I'm not going to lie to you guys. My husband is the one who set everything up for me. He is a streamer. Some of you know. I'm sorry?
That's a streamer, by the way.
He is a streamer. He streams PUBG mobile, or well, he streams PUBG, and he has Streamlabs and all of that set up on his computer. He's the Red Panda. Not that you guys have ever heard of him. I know we're crafters, but he's the Red Panda in the gaming world. I guess as far as you can say, he's a commentator, and that's what he has. He has Streamlabs, and ever since I started, you know, wanting to do my lives, he was like, okay, babe, then I'll download some software for you and, you know, kind of show you the ropes on, you know, kind of how to use it and so forth. So yes, Streamlabs, and he has it all set up for me. He said, so if there's any bots or anything that pops up automatically, or
Oh,
that's him.
Oh.
He set some things up for me.
Miss Nicole said, like, camera or phone. I'm such a noob when it comes to technology. I guess camera. We use a webcam
We do use a webcam.
for the computer.
We do use a webcam, but we have it connected to a computer. So we do stream via a laptop. We don't stream via phone or device. It's a laptop computer that we that the software is downloaded to.
Miss Natasha said, "I'm with you, Nicole. I'm working on my photos for card making."
Working on photos, or
on my photos for card making. I don't know, but okay.
Card making, is that like a company, or what do you mean by that?
Card making, like making cards.
No, I know, but I don't know if she said she's working on her photos for card making, so I'm not exactly sure. I'm trying to figure out exactly what she means by that.
Okay.
Like, are you submitting anything to like a magazine or anything, or are you like, I'm not sure. I just kind of want, are you working on photos like to take better photos of your cards? Like setups? Is that what you mean by that?
Miss Nelly said, Nicole, I use my iPhone for my videos. I spend good money for the camera on it as opposed to buying an actual camera. Miss Natasha said, my picture when I post on Instagram.
I picture what?
My picture when I post on my picture taking when I post on Instagram. Yes, better photos.
Okay. I know photos are rough sometimes. They can be evil. Taking photographs, they can be rough. Okay, I think I might have to change some of these. This is not going to work there. I don't like that there because it's hiding. I'm not happy with it.
Gonna spook you.
It's hiding too much. I don't want it hiding like that. So I'm going to put that one there instead, because I want that one to be showing a little more. So just put a little bit of tacky glue on the back of the flower. Pull this flower up a little bit. I'm sure I'm not teaching you guys anything new. You probably know all about that. But yeah, so.
But hey, we'll go with it.
We're going to go with it. You said it, brother. Son.
Alabama.
And then I'm going to do the last thing with this one. I think I'm going to put this one down here to kind of, yep, right over there. So yeah, we're getting there, ladies. We are getting there. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Thank you for still being here, Miss Natasha.
Miss Nelly said, I got a really cool and inexpensive light box. Makes my photos so much better. Miss Nicole said I use a light box also for my photos.
Now, see, I was wondering about those light boxes. Are they, I guess they're worth it then. I guess you kind of answered my question. Light boxes are worth it? They are? They're worth getting a light box for your smaller creations? I'm picking up?
I'm guessing so. She got them from Amazon. Miss Darlene said, hi.
Hey, Darlene. Hey, girl. What's up? Thank you for joining tonight. We are creating ATCs. We are, we're kind of getting there. I mean, the general composition of these is done. We were kind of recreating.
Just type in photo box.
Photo box?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look into it. I'm gonna have a little more spare crafting money here pretty soon, so maybe I will invest in a box.
Miss Nelly said definitely. I think I can find 12 by 12 in mine, and it folds up away.
Oh, sweet. So you don't have to leave it out and take up room all the time. That's awesome. But Darlene, yes, we're recreating these ATCs.
Ooh.
Not 100%, but really close thereof. So this is what we're kind of recreating tonight.
Miss Nelly said, or not Miss Nelly, Miss Nicole said yes, but without the A.
Without the, or just yes.
Like yes.
Not yes. What?
Wow.
Oh, I hope that wasn't too loud. Sorry, I might have been a little too loud. Sorry, guys.
Actually, it wasn't that loud. It was probably the same volume as the rest of it.
Oh, okay, cool.
So see, it says here on the mic. Miss Nicole said I have a 24 by 24, which is too big. I then
24
just
by
ordered a new one
24.
in 16 by 16.
24 by 24.
That's a big one.
That's 2 feet by 2 feet.
Oh my
That would
God, you're
be
right.
awesome, actually.
You guys want to trade?
I know I would like to. I know I would like a small one for small arts, but a 2 feet by 2 feet? Oh, that would be awesome. I could actually maybe photograph some of my large pieces. Are you kidding me right now?
Are you
What?
kidding me?
That would be amazing. I didn't know they made them that big. I didn't think they
Why do you
did.
sound mad?
I'm not trying to sound mad. I'm trying to sound very passionate. Like, I did not think they made them that big. That's kind of exciting that they make them that big. Because that means I might be able to start photographing my large pieces. Like, you can ask Caden. He's here right now. He has a 3 foot by 3 foot canvas in his room.
I do.
That is, yeah. Your canvas with the C on it? With
That's
the
3
keyboard?
feet big.
Yeah. That's
3
3 feet. Yeah, that canvas is huge. That
That's
canvas
1
is
yard.
massive.
Miss Natasha said, that's great. I made one with help from a friend. It was working great, but then I moved my craft space and my lighting is different now. I moved my lights when I moved my desk.
You move your lights when you move your desk. Okay, gotcha. I had to process that. Yeah, that makes sense. I just recently moved my lights around to this area right here, actually, where we're at. I moved my lighting, and my photographs area is right here on this desk. That's where I do all my photographs. Now I have an aught light, and it takes much better photos than I've ever taken in my whole crafting anything. What's up? What do you do? Light. Oh, aught light. You're so silly. I think that maybe goes well there. What do you think, ladies? Does it look okay right there? Or does it look like it's too much? Maybe I should leave it clean. I don't know. Shoot a bug. I'm not real sure. What do you think?
Miss Nelly said, where is Shannon? I need to blame her for me sitting here organizing the scraps at my workstation. My studio needs a good picking up, and I'm fucking with these darn scraps. Miss Nelly said, I like the 3.
The 3? So don't do a 4th. Okay. We'll get rid of this 4th. It was just there, so I was like, do I want to use it or do I not want to use it? I don't want to use it.
Should I stay or should I
go now?
Miss Nicole said the light box comes with small lights to light the box up too.
Oh, it comes with lights too? Oh, that's flipping fantastic.
Delicious.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so we have our 5 ATCs here.
Sounds good enough to eat.
We have our charms on this one. Now we got to put charms on this one. Since these are scissors. What's up, buddy?
Help. Ziomara.
Zyomara.
Zyomara said, hi, Jessica.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining. That's amazing.
Miss Nelly said the rule of 3s. Also said, hey, Zyomara. And if Miss Nicole said, yes, 3.
Okay, perfect then. I'm glad I just went with the 3. Because see, we can overdo and we can over embellish, and that can ruin a piece. And I'm sure you all know that we can go too far, we can add too much, and we can literally ruin what was once, beautiful and almost just like perfect, and ruin it.
Perfection.
So should we do a watering can or a shovel here?
Miss Zyomara had an emoji. She put the emoji.
I think that's hugs.
Hugs.
Hugs. Thank you. Wow, I am honored. Thank you for coming. That's amazing. I really appreciate your support. I really, really do. I hope I said your name right. If I didn't, let me know.
Let's hope so.
I really hope I did, though. Yes, I'm hinging on that I did. So oh wait, we're on the wrong one, right? Gotta tell me, guys. Stop it later.
Miss Natasha said, these are looking beautiful. Have an awesome night, everyone. Good night, all.
Thank you, Natasha.
I'll look for pics of your final ATC cards.
Thank you, love. And I'll see you. I'll see you online, okay? Thank you so much for taking the time to come in and say hi and spend some time with us. That really means a lot. Thank you.
She then said, thanks for the lightbox info. Also, before Natasha said that, Natalie said, been there, done that. Today, actually.
With?
Probably pronouncing Zyomara's
name. Oh,
wrong.
the name. The name's wrong. I know, it can be hard.
names, am I right?
I don't know. Where do we want to add this? Maybe we don't do a watering can on this one then. Maybe we don't. Maybe we do. Let me just take, oh wait, that came off easier than I thought. Okay. Maybe we just do another pick on this one then. What do you guys
about
think?
To say pickle. I'm like, what? Excuse me, pickles.
Wouldn't that be crazy if I said pickle? We just add a pickle here. What do you ladies think? Do you think
Casual
right
pickle?
there? Maybe right here.
Miss Nelly said adding too much.
Think so? Oh.
Miss Nelly, you're no fun.
All right, then you know what? Maybe that one doesn't need 2 charms. I did 2 charms on all these other ones. I guess that's why I was trying to stick with the 2 charm thing, is because I did 2 charms on all the other ones.
True.
So I think that's why I just kind of had the duo stuck in my head. But you're right; it doesn't necessarily always have to be that way.
Dean, I'm not sure, said love the ATC. Miss Nelly said no, I added too much to a piece today. Oh,
okay.
And Miss Nelly said, well, I like the extra charm on that one. Miss Ira said, beautiful project, heart face. And Miss Nelly said, stupid YouTube lag.
Oh, okay. All right. So I wasn't doing too much.
Oh, goodness.
To that one. Okay, well, here's the other charm.
That's a bit of misinterpretation.
Oh, no big deal. It's okay. Not a big deal. I kind of liked this one over here, actually. My eyeball, wait, no. That's not quite right. Right here, I think my eyeball was okay with that. Is your eyeball okay with that? Is y'all's eyeballs okay with that? Or is that a little funny there?
Eyeballs.
I kind of like it. I don't like it up here because then you're going to be able to see the charm here. You're not. There's nothing to hide that. So I kind of use the composition to hide the parts I don't want to be seen. If you know what I mean.
Miss Nelly said yes on the side.
Okay, perfect. That's where I'm going to put it. That's where it's going to go.
Did I pronounce your name right?
Zayamara?
No, D, I think. It's just pronounced D or spelled DE, so I'm not sure if it's correct or not.
Okay.
Or if I did it correct or not.
I would think you did. If it's just DE, then I would think D would be okay. And speaking of, that's my mom's name. That's pretty crazy.
Miss Nicole said yep. So, yay.
Okay, perfect. Good. I was like, oh no, am I doing too much? You know how we are with these metal charms and metals. Not we. I know how you are with metals, Miss Nelly. You love the metals. I have come to really enjoy metals myself. I really do like metals. And these are some really cute charms from Craft Consortium with this paper collection here. They are adorable. All right, so we have 2 shovels left. We have 2 watering cans left, and we have 2 scissors left. And
I'm sorry. Her last name's pronounced Deanne.
Oh, Deanne?
Yeah.
Hey, Deanne.
No, her last
name.
Deanne. So Deanne.
Deanne. Okay. What's up, Miss D? Miss D in the house.
Miss Nelly said, haha, metal. Well, I won't let Kaden read that word.
Yeah.
I don't.
All right, guy. I'm thinking
okay, then.
The pick shovel can go there. Maybe not. Maybe the watering can go there.
You got that song stuck in my head now.
Should I stay or should I go now? No, I don't like that there either.
Miss Nicole said, I have a ridiculous amount of medals. Also, my name's spelled with the C. Sorry.
What's spelled with?
My name.
Oh, Caden. Yes, Caden is spelled with a C.
Sweet. Miss D said, nothing right now, was doodling earlier 2 drafts I put on Facebook.
Oh, nice. I wish I could draw. As a kid, I tried. My mom even bought me like sketchbooks and stuff to where I could trace and I could learn to draw like my hand, I would eventually pick up on it. No.
I have a sketchbook.
Yes. Now, Caden is pretty good at drawing. I will say he is much better Like, he's actually pretty good at it. He was practicing faces and eyes and stuff. He's getting pretty darn good at it, too. The more he practices, the better it gets.
Miss Nicole said, "Oh, I'm sure."
He is awesome at it. I wish my hands would have worked with me, but I tried for a couple years as a kid growing up, and I finally just got frustrated with it, to be honest. And I was like, you know what, fine. My hand just would not, my hands wouldn't work with me. So I was like, fine, hands, fine. That's how it's going to be. Then I'll do art in a whole nother fashion then. Because, by golly, I'm going to do art. You can't stop me from doing it. So, that's how I feel about that. Okay, that one's down.
If you don't like it.
What? That's exactly right.
Wow.
So I'm thinking, all right, so
Miss
we've
Nicole
got...
said, "I'm a doodler."
Doodler.
Man, I just mangled that word.
Yeah, I'm not much of a... I tried, I can't.
I don't pronounce
Nothing
them.
comes out right. So we've got our 2 charms on here. So we need to pick 2 more charms for here. For these 2. So I don't know if I want to use a watering can. Or like on either.
Misty said, "I enjoyed the lesson with these ATC. I just draw on them." Oof.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's a little different, right? Mixed media use different formats, different things to create, to create something neat. And you can send these, the great things about these is you can send them to friends and stuff. And they can replace like folding cards if you want them to. I like sending these kinds, the artist trading cards. They're really, like, I make really embellished ones. So when I do make them, they're usually like kind of elaborate. And I make them elaborate so that way I can I replace them with folding cards, because I have made more folding cards this year, 2019, than I have ever made my whole life. I've not been
It's kind of a big number to think about.
a paper maker or like a card maker. Like, you can even ask my kids. I didn't make birthday cards. I didn't really do that kind of craft. So yeah. So this year, all the cards I've been making, it is totally out of my... Anyways, go ahead, buddy.
Miss Nicole said, "Every paper in this house has my doodles on them."
Aw. Well, good. Good. Doodle your heart out. Somebody needs to doodle. That's where all our
Sounds like a company.
the doodles come from.
Doodle your heart out.
Doodle your heart out. Hey, that's a good company name, eh? You might be coming up with something there. I am not completely happy with the way... So that might not be a good one then. That might not go there. We might not be able to use it. So, but I don't want to put them both on the same side, because we got that one there. And I don't want them on the same side. I want them to offset. So I might have to not use a second one.
Miss D said, "Yes, I know, still learning the different mediums." Yes, I know, still learning the different mediums. Love watching.
Oh, well, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming. It's amazing. I'm still kind of new to everything. So I appreciate all the support from everybody. I really, really do. You have no idea. The first time I ever went live, I cried.
Miss Nelly said, "I like using my jelly prints."
Oh, jelly. Yep. I'd have
to
never...
make ATCs. Miss Ayamara said, "Love the flowers." Miss D said, "Don't have that, Nelly. If you make a lot, goodness, you can send me some more."
Right. Send her some. You don't want
to. Hey, let me get some.
Right. I'll take them. I'll take them off your hands. I don't know, guys. I'm not really happy with the placement of 2 of these. I think that one there kind of... I think there's just enough flowers. I think because of this 3rd stem. I really do. I think it's the 3rd stem. I think it's done. I can't... I don't think I can put a second charm on there to...
Miss Nelly said, "I could do that." Well, to Miss D's. Okay. Continue.
Send her some metal stuff?
Yes, that word. I can't speak today.
Oh, you're fine. I just assumed that's... I mean, because that's what we were talking about, so I was assuming that's what she was saying.
That's what I meant, yeah.
That's what I thought. No big deal, buddy. It's all good. We're not judging you here. No. No. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. Right.
Okay. Miss Nelly said, I have a few videos on my channel about ATCs, not nearly as cool as Jess's, but different ways.
Yes. Yeah, she does. She does a lot of the like coloring and stuff like that. I don't yeah,
Here's
not
a couple more. Sorry.
Yeah, no, go for it.
Miss Nicole said, I haven't played with mine in ages. I wanted to try Finnabare's new paints on it.
On the ATC, no, on the jelly plate.
Okay. And Miss D said, I have some doodling on my channel, but love what you can do with the flowers.
Flowers are pretty amazing, I will say. I do like working with flowers. I work with flowers a lot. Yeah. There aren't many pieces that don't really have flowers on them. And that's mostly my masculine pieces. I try not to mix boys and flowers. I don't know, in my mind, I mean, not that you can't. I've seen plenty of layouts with boys and flowers and stuff, but in my mind, it's hard for me to get away from flowers being a feminine thing. So, go ahead.
Nelly said, I'm afraid to try my good paints on the jelly plate.
Right? I would be kind of scared too. I don't have one, but I can imagine. Yeah.
What's a jelly plate?
It's a jelly plate. It's kind I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. It's a plate. It's what you put paint on it. From what I've seen, the videos and stuff, you put paint on it, and then the paint and designs you take off and put it on paper. I don't know. That's what I've seen. I don't know, ladies, if you will let him know what a jelly plate is. That I probably am not explaining it.
Is it those
properly.
Things that artists use? Like they have the little dollops to paint on it. It's like the weird shape thing.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. It's a machine. It's not really a machine. It's not a machine. I don't even know how to explain it. I have to show you a video of it, to be honest. I can't even. See, I'm still trying to put a second charm on here. It's driving me nuts.
That's the thing that you don't want to do.
Okay, I'm going to stop. All right, I think these are good. What do you guys think? I think they're good.
Miss B said they're beautiful with all the color textures mixed. Miss Nicole said, do it. Oh, because Miss Nelly before said, the peer pressure, because... Wait, I don't know. I think before that she just said to D. Oh, do the jelly plate thing.
Oh, do the jelly plate thing. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. I'm not real.
Did I see Miss Nelly said do it? Do it.
Yes,
that was Miss Nicole.
I believe so. Yes, you did. I believe so.
And Miss Nelly said, it's a piece of rubber. You swipe paint on it and then lay a paper over top and pull off to get prints.
Yeah, okay. That's kind of how I've seen it. Yeah, so I did kind of explain it right.
So it's layout.
For the most part.
Miss Nelly said, with my expensive paint spool.
Yeah, right. I still use. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I still use a cheap old apple barrel paint. I can't. I know I always say this. Like I haven't in the past been able. I haven't in the past been able to afford stuff. So that's all I can really say. I haven't been able, to afford to buy good paints and stuff like that. So I still use apple barrel. I just got 3 pastes from Finnabair, not just, but on my birthday my family took me to Michael's, so I finally got a hold of some of Finnabair's patina effect pastes. I got one of her bottles.
Miss Nelly said, that's the best way I can explain because I suck at words. Miss D also said it will turn out great. Miss Nelly said, I use them too.
I use them too. Jelly plates?
I think you were just talking about using some.
Yeah. Paints. Maybe yes. Good paints.
Misty said, love all the layering on these cards.
Thank you, love. Thank you, thank you. I love layering. I'm very dimensional. All of my arts are, I try to make them very dimensional and very poppy. So anytime I send happy mail, I usually can't just send a card and a flat envelope in the card or in the mail.
The envelope's gonna be at least a little bit lumpy.
I have to send you a package. It's not just an envelope. So, and even my cards, you know, my cards, my mixed media cards, those aren't flat. They've got some weight to them. So yeah. Okay, what I was going to ask you guys live is do we want to, because originally I did black splatters. These are the original 3 ATCs that I based tonight's makes off of. The splatters you see on them are black gesso splatter. That's all that is. Or do we want to do black gesso splatters, or do we want to do some black mica flakes? The only thing about the black mica flakes is I thought they might be too large for the pieces. So in comparison, so that was my only thing was I didn't know if these would be too large. Because these are good for a mixed media card, you know, like a 5x6 card or something. But for a 2.5 by 2.5 card are these,
Misty said splatter.
Okay. I'm kind of thinking splatter too. I wanted to try to use these, but I don't think I'm going to be able to use these tonight. I'm going to have to wait to use the black flakes another time. Because I think they're going to be too big. I do. For the composition, I think they're just too big.
Miss Nelly also said splatter.
Splatter. Okay. All right. So that confirms it.
I think they kind of want to use splatter.
Yeah, I think the splatter is going to look better. I agree. I think the splatter, because of the size of the AT, the sheer size, I think the flakes would probably kind of ruin the dimensions. Like it would set them off. Splatter from someone else?
As I am.
Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm going to get the black gesso. I forgot to get that.
You should probably get that.
I was using my black gesso earlier. I'm working on a new project for Craft Consortium. Can't believe it. I've already gotten my second design team package in from them.
2 different ways.
Already.
Consortium and Consortium.
Oh, it's Consortium. I'm sorry. It's Consortium.
You keep saying it both ways and it kind of confuses me. I'm getting confuzzled.
Right. No, it's Consortium, guys. I'm sorry. I'm saying that wrong. It's Craft Consortium, not Craft Consortium. I don't know why I keep saying consortium. I really don't, because that's not what it is.
Why does it sound like contortion? Miss Nicole. Oh wait.
Oh shoot.
Wait, hold on.
Can you get my water bottle that sprays? It's like, well, duh, if I want to do splatters, I've kind of got to have some water, right?
You gotta have some
water. There is some water in here. This is literally the bottom of a bottle of Gesso that I've kept and just used the remnants for black splatter. Thank you, love. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Nothing.
That's my little one. The soccer star. That's the soccer star who is just come in to say hi. Is it bedtime?
Yeah.
All right. We're almost done here too, guys. So, hey, we're almost on the home stretch. I think the last thing we have to add is a sentiment. Did you want to say hi real quick? Put your hand in there and say hi to everybody.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
I don't know if I even got my hand in there.
You did. It was really close.
Yeah, you should kind of do it like down here. Like, hello, everybody.
Hey.
There you go. See?
Hello, hello.
All right. So this is like a fan brush that I'm using.
Said, hey, buddy.
I love using the fan brushes for splatters. These are perfect for splatters. I know you can buy a Tim Holtz splatter one, which I have. I do have the Tim Holtz, but I have found that splatter is actually better for bigger pieces, larger splatters. At least in my experience. I don't know. Maybe I'm not using it right. Who knows?
Everyone's saying hi to Tanner and saying how cute they are, or cute he is.
He is my cutesy patootsy. I'm actually trying to work on a layout with him, trying to make a layout with him to share with everybody. I wanted to make a layout tonight, but for some reason, nothing. The layout was not working with me. Let me just put it that way. The layout was not. My elements weren't clicking. Like nothing. It just wasn't quite clicking tonight or for 2 days. I tried working on the layout for 2 days, and it just wasn't. Something wasn't right. I don't know. Hopefully I will be able to do a layout again soon. The reason is because I really would like to be on the creative embellishments design team, but they prefer layouts. I have found that out the long way. I have followed them long enough and looked at their trends and found that, oh, okay, they're layouts. They're a layout company. They prefer layouts, and that's just all there is to it. Miss Nicole, that's what she likes. Nicole Kramer is one of the owners of Creative Embellishment. She's an awesome lady too, by the way. Awesome lady. But if you look and you follow somebody for so long, you start to notice trends. You start to pick up on like, oh, okay, that's their general look. Like today I had a couple of friends on Instagram actually take the time and notice and comment and be like, you know what, Jess, I think your signature is black splatters. And that's literally what they said to me. That was one of their comments.
Oh, Miss Nicole said, how old are your kids, Jess?
Caden, the one with us on the lives, he is 13 and a half. And the other one, he just turned 9 here recently. He just turned, I know, I just moved the camera.
Miss
It's right there.
Darlene said, it is nice to hear another discuss about a limited crafting budget. Some channels are having haul after haul, always using the newest and most pricey items. It's nice that they are blessed like that.
I know. See, that's how where I am too. It's like, man, it's a blessing to be able to have all of those things. Like Primo Marketing is one of my favorite crafting company. I love, now I'm working for Craft Consortium. I have come to love their product. I've only been working for them for like a month now, maybe. So any product that's new that I use, it's because I want it. Now, Lena's flowers, I did buy those. But anything you've seen that I won like this, I didn't buy this. I won this. Let's see. A lot of things, anything like the snip art stuff, any of the like the chipboards, and besides Creative Embellishment, I've won. And even Creative Embellishments, I've won, I'm gonna say over the past year, I've probably won maybe $200 in product from Creative Embellishments. So the product you see and the product you've seen me use, I've won.
Miss Darlene said, but not everyone has that high of a budget.
Exactly. No, exactly. We don't have the budget for that, and we have, crafty friends. Our crafty friends bless us. I recently have a friend, my 8-year-old or my 9-year-old just brought these to me. He wanted me to show some Prima flowers. I had no Prima flowers in my stash. And I was blessed enough to have a friend actually send me some as a gift. She was like, well, you need to have a few Prima flowers. So she sent some to me. It's a blessing. So if like any of this new stuff you've seen me use this year, it's not because I bought it. I can tell you that because I don't have much of a budget. I was actually just talking with Miss Nellie about it. I was like, I've been lucky for like the past 17 years to maybe spend $300, $306 for 1 year on crafting. Like that's my crafting budget. Like I don't have the money to, like you said, darling, go out and buy the best and the newest product. I can't keep up with. And the worst part of it is, darling, is it is quarterly. And that makes it even harder to keep up with. Like the Finnabair stuff I have in my stash right now is literally like 2 and 3 years old. Besides the newer molds, I bought the newer molds from my Rusty Crown this year, a couple of months ago, like back in February. Tax season, I was blessed to be able to spend, I think about 150 or so with her this year, with buying some of the Finnabair and Prima products that I used. and I was blessed to be able to do that, you know. So I craft on a budget. The texture in this card is my own homemade texture. I don't buy that. That is sawdust and tacky glue, literally just mixed. I mix it in a jar, a glass jar, not much bigger than this jar you see right here. That's and I don't mix much of it because you don't want to mix too much of the stuff because over time it'll harden, it'll cake out. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. So just FYI on that, when you do pre-make your texture, don't make a whole lot of it. Don't make like a 16-ounce jar or something of it. Don't just make a little bit of it at a time.
It
You're
don't
good.
work
Little
out
portions.
that well.
Yeah, and I learned that the hard way. I mean, I can show you my jar that I made. I also use a baby powder solution with Elmer's glue and acrylic white paint. Let me show you that. It's right here.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed Nundy's comment. That's probably from a while ago. She said, at Darlene, this area, most of my studio is not art supplies. I try to use things that aren't intended for creating art.
They're
There are
random.
lots of
Yeah.
ways to make something that can be store-bought.
Yeah, you're right. So here is the sawdust texture I use. Yeah, it's got a little juice on top, but that's that's some tacky glue. If I wanted to, I could add a little bit more sawdust to it so it wouldn't kind of have that, but it's not watery though. I mean, you can kind of see it's not watery, it's thick, it's glue. But that's the sawdust texture that's on these ATCs. So that's what I use. But here is also my texture paste. This is baby powder, Elmer's white glue,
Oh.
and white acrylic paint. Go ahead.
Mr. Arlene said, every decoration in my house I DIY'd myself. I buy my crafting supplies them on clearance or a great sale or D-stash. So it's not the new releases.
Yeah, mine too.
And Miss Nicole said I DT for MRC, so that helps I stock up tax season.
Right, exactly.
What's
IDT,
IDT.
design team.
MRC.
Yes, MRC is my Rusty Crown.
Oh, okay.
So she's blessed to get, so what she's trying to say is she's blessed to get a hold of some of the new product because she designs for Martina. And Martina owns my Rusty Crown. So Martina kind of takes care of Nicole and makes sure that Nicole has her hands on some of the newest product that's available. So that's what she's trying to say. She's trying to say that she's blessed to be able to have the to be able to know Martina and to have that connection and to be
Okay.
able to have some newer things.
Miss Nicole said baby powder, Elmer's glue, and paint make a great texture paste.
Yes, this is awesome. I wanted to show you guys though, that's because of this is what I learned. I learned from doing my baby powder texture paste from doing this. Don't make it in an 18 or a 16, shoot a bug.
Jesus Christ.
Don't make it in a 16-ounce jar. This is 16, yeah. Because this is what's going to happen. If you don't, like this is hard right here. That on the side, that little, it's hard as a
Holy
rock. It is hard as a rock.
Let me try.
And all this stuff on the side. So
What kind of
yeah,
paint?
as you can
He said.
paint, just I used Applegate white acrylic paint from Walmart. I buy the 8-ounce one, or no, the 16 fluid ounce ones for $5.
Miss Nicole said, yes, Martina's my saving grace in art supply.
Oh yeah, Martina's a blessing. She is a wonderful, wonderful
Do
woman.
you work for my Rusty Crown?
No, I am not blessed enough to work for my Rusty Crown. Though I do know Martina, but I'm not like, I wouldn't consider myself per se like a friend of Martina's, but I mean, I comment, as much as I can and so forth on the page. But yeah, so here's that texture paste that I use, guys. So I don't have any of that fancy texture paste. My 9-year-old is beckoning me for the jar, so I'm going to hand it over.
Give me the jar.
So he can have the jar back and put it back where it belongs.
It
Miss
does smell good.
Miss Nicole said, Jess, instead of white paint, use browns and oranges to make rust effect paste too. And Miss D said, what was the other texture you made?
Ah, that's a good idea. Thank you.
Thanks,
That's an
Nicole.
awesome idea.
Yeah,
That
thank
is
you, Miss Nicole.
awesome. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah, I will have to wow. I wonder if I could get a company to actually like mass produce it or something. That would be awesome. when I applied for Xyron Incorporated, I actually, on my application, I wanted to work with them on making some adhesives.
Ooh, Miss Nelly said same with greens and blues for patina effects.
Wow.
Patina, patina, I don't know.
Yeah, you said it right the first time. You're good.
Patina.
There's actually
That's
some that
an
isn't
awesome
dry.
idea. I will definitely have to
Ooh,
use that
Miss D
seriously.
said you need to make a day on YouTube. On YouTube for making the textures.
You know what? I think I will. I think that's a good idea. I've never shared how to make my textures. I've never done that. I'll have to share that. Those are the two textures that I currently create.
There's stuff you can use in like this corner. Right
There is yeah, that's the baby powder.
That smells good too.
It's mostly the baby powder and the sawdust. I use fine sawdust as well as the curlier sawdust. What you saw or what's on here is the fine sawdust. So that's
Miss D said I would love to recreate them.
Recreate the textures. The
Yeah.
textures. Yeah, absolutely. That would be awesome. And then let me know what you use. I would love to see what other people come up with, because everybody, you can kind of come up with your own thing too. I think that'd be fantastic. So the last thing that I was going to add to these was a little sentiment, if we want to add a little sentiment. But I think that's about it. They're pretty much done. Other than that, we're kind of chit chatting now. I think we're kind of down to the chit chat. Hey Tanner, will you go on my wall over there and pull down my Tim Holtz snarky or small talk?
Snarky.
It's small talk. They're
This wall or this wall?
they're behind the Finnabear ones. Can you look at the camera? I just moved it a little bit.
It's okay.
All right.
Mm.
Behind Finnabear, Tanner, with the butterfly. You're literally staring straight at it.
All right, there's a few. Miss Nicole said I have recreated every one. Miss D said sawdust mixed with glue.
Yes. Sawdust mixed with tacky glue right there.
Miss Nelly said sand mixed.
No, I need the Tim Holtz ones behind it.
Where was it? Oh yeah, Miss Nelly said sand mixed in glue or paint. Glue or paint make a neat texture too.
Sand mixed in with glue or paint. It probably, with paint. I think we might have to add glue to it though to make it adhere. I don't know. Is acrylic paint kind of like a glue, you think? I don't know. I've never tried.
This one.
I have no idea.
To the.
This is the, because the snarky one, or see, this one, life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Yeah, this is the one. We don't want those ones.
Kind of did a little diddly did.
Okay, so now it's down to sentiments. So we're gonna kind of have to. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Mr. Aileen asked, did you get hired by Xyron?
I did get hired by Xyron. I know I didn't finish my story. I did. I wanted to work with them on adhesives. I asked, or in my application, I said, I'd really like to work with you guys on adhesives because that's what they do. They do adhesives. So why not make a texture adhesive of some sort that could be used kind of like the glaminator, like where you would do the ink, okay? And I'm honestly, that's what I've been trying to do this year. I've been trying to do a little bit of homework and scientifically figure out how can I make this happen? Like, how can I make a tape runner, for instance, because that's what they do. They make those big, like, mega tape runners. How could the tape that comes out of it, how can I make that tape textured? That's what I want to do.
Miss D said, thank you. I love all art, and I forgot the textures.
I love all art, and I forgot the textures.
Oh, or no, not and. Thank
Love
you.
you.
I love all art. I forgot all
Yeah, we're
all the
almost done,
mixtures.
but you
Sorry,
can
not
go
textures,
ahead and go to bed.
mixtures.
We're finishing up. We're probably gonna conversate and stuff, but I can finish that up later.
8 more minutes, maybe?
I don't know, buddy.
There.
All right, so we're gonna do Be Brave on one of them, I'm thinking. Okay. I think that will be good there. And then Stay Strong on one, kind of trying to keep them small since see how these ones are a little different. I kept the area clean. So as you see on these ones, the whole bottom part of the spool is clean
Be
to
cute
where
birthday cards.
to where I can put a bigger one. I'm sorry.
Miss D said BQ Mother's Day cards.
That's funny. My mother-in-law asked me if I was going to give these away as Mother's Day cards, and I'm like, I honestly, I hadn't thought about it. I was like, that's a good question. I was like, the flower bouquet thing I made for Zyron, that I posted yesterday, I believe. Yeah, because today's the 8th, right? Wait, is today's the 8th, right?
Yes, 5/8/2019.
Yeah, today's the 8th. So yeah, what I posted yesterday, that was actually my creation for my mom. My mom lives here currently, but she is about to move, unfortunately, this summer. I'm a little sad about that because she moved here from California.
Yeah.
She moved here from California about 8 years ago. She moved here. And to be closer to us, and now she's having to move back. I realize it's for good reason. I'm just going to call him Dad. He's my stepdad, but he's been the best dad figure, I guess you could say, in my whole life. So I just go ahead and call him Dad. He earned that. It took him a long time to earn that. He didn't come around when I was a kid. My stepdad didn't come around until after I was an adult. I was, I don't know, in my mid-20s or so when he came around. I'm 35, guys. I am not that I'm old. I'm not old. But, I mean, I'm 35. I'm not, super young or anything.
Miss D said, my mom passed in 99. She was a crafter. I've been crafting since I was 5 with both parents.
Oh, really? That is such an awesome story. Oh, wow. That just gave me the chills a little bit. Oh, man.
Miss Darlene said, I'm 42.
You're 42. Okay, so yet you're not, we're not old. Don't think that we are not old by any means. Will you make me a cup of coffee, love? Please, thank you. We're going to miss a couple we might miss a couple comments here in just a minute, but when he comes back, he will read them to me. But that is such an awesome story. Wow. That gave me the chills. It did. Wow, that's so awesome. Such a positive story. You can make it better or worse. You can always make it better or worse. I don't know. That's really hiding that saying. That's not going to work, is it? It's got to be shorter. Take risks, maybe. Maybe take risks. That's kind of small. I'm thinking take risks. Uh-oh. There it is. I was like, oh, I lost it. Oh, no. So take risks. Okay. Thinking, going, right. No. I haven't. I ran out of coffee. Remember, I gave you the last bit, buddy. Oh, yeah. Yes, he likes coffee. He's just like me. He likes coffee, too. We all like I'm trying to fit this on there right, guys. So it shows. I feel like it's not showing right, though. I don't know. But I want some of the edge of the spool to show. See, I don't want the spool to get lost. So, right there. But see, then the risks might get lost underneath the flower. I hope it doesn't.
Yes, ma'am. All right, good night.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. This just isn't working out quite right, though. I don't know. I don't know. This is not working.
I'm coming quick. Here you go, coffee.
Oh, thank you, love.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, just in time, the beeper started going. Beep, beep. Okay, all right.
Perfect.
All right, where is it? All right, 42. Miss D said, I'm 50. Miss D said, I have a garage full of supplies. She did everything. Miss Nicole said, I think I'm 34. Miss D said, oh, Nicole. Miss Nelly said, I'm 37. No, wait, 38. Miss Nicole said, and my oldest son will be 18. Miss Nelly said, Nicole, my oldest, will be 22 in August. Ha, scrubs. I'm 13.
You guys got me beat. Here I am talking about, being old and such. I'm not old. I'm not trying to say I'm old, guys.
Miss D said, have babies, 4 girl and 2 boys at 2.
4 girls and 2 boys at two. Oh, okay. You have twins that are 2 years old? Is that what you're saying? Holy moly.
You want to read this sentence? And see if you can. Miss Nelly said, "Oh." Miss Sayamara said, "I'm gonna be 43 soon." Surprise face, laughy face.
Aw. Wow.
Miss.
I would have
Miss-
never guessed that,
oh.
Amara. You don't look. No, you look younger than me, girl.
Miss D said,
Dang.
3 months apart. Oh, G babies. Oh, have grandbabies 4 years old.
Okay.
I thought it was a miss.
That's what I thought she was trying to say. Yeah, that's kind of what
Okay.
all right, that's what I thought.
All
right.
Miss Nelly said, "I can't even think about grandbabies." Miss Aramora said, "Laughy face, laughy face."
Right? It's like, not right
Bring me
now.
your coffee.
Yes, you did, love. All right, so those are the original 3. These are the 5 we created tonight. We started with this one. We moved to the gray one. We went, white was last. And then I believe it went like this. This is how we created them in the order at which we created them tonight. With these sayings and everything.
Did you just look at the camera?
I did just look at the camera. Just to make
Put
sure
your
my
face
hair
down
wasn't in it. I was trying to make sure my face wasn't in it.
Miss Nicole said, "No grandbabies." Oh God, I'm not ready. I have a 4-year-old myself.
It's like, not right now. Yeah, me either. I know. I'm telling my 13-year-old, it's like,
It's weird. I look like 2 years younger than everyone in 2nd grade that has, or not 2nd grade, 7th grade that hasn't been held back or like getting like.
I know
different.
you do look young.
But yeah, I'm like one of the older ones.
Right. So we are official, ladies.
Miss D said, "Lowell, at least I took over their room. It's my craft room where hubby says my mess."
Exactly.
She took over a living room. You're lucky.
I did take over the living room, but it was one of my Christmas gifts, right?
So yeah.
It was a Christmas gift of 2018. My family decided, because I was posting and stuff on a regular basis, really starting in July, August of last year. And based on, what's up?
I'm sorry. Miss Nelly said, before that, Miss Aramaro said, "So beautiful, heart."
Oh, thank you, love.
And Miss Nelly said, "My youngest will be 15 and my middle will be 16. I couldn't imagine starting over."
Oh man, no, me either. I couldn't imagine having another kid right now myself, to be honest with you guys. I couldn't either. Just trying to show you some close-ups here of what we created tonight.
Focused, actually. Oh, there we go.
So here they are. Just trying to move a little slow. I've noticed that my camera, if I get too close and move too fast, it doesn't like to focus.
It's not focusing now.
Is it not?
No. Miss Nelly said, "Tell me, Jess, how would you ship these beauties out?" Yeah.
I would ship these. I actually just got done shipping some, honestly.
Darlene said, "Beautiful."
Thank you. Thank you. I would ship these in a, or I do. I ship these in a bubble envelope. That's how I usually ship them. And I usually wrap them in bubble. I'll usually wrap it in bubble too.
Send me a few of them.
Who said that?
Me.
Oh, you live here.
I know. I just want the bubble wrap.
Oh, you're so silly.
Miss D said, "After my father passed in 2016, I started learning to YouTube, and I love everyone I watch."
Aw, well, we love you too. Thank you, Miss D.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I know Tiffany definitely appreciates you too. I can tell by the lives and everything and how much she talks about you.
I'm glad some people tolerate
I'm very glad some people tolerate me. Well, you do too, because you have to, so live with it.
I said that.
So there's the close-ups of all of them. I was going to say something. I can't remember what I was going to say. But I was talking, and I can't remember.
What was the thing before you said the thing you were going to say? Did I say that right?
I don't know. I was going to talk about something crafty or something.
Inspirational, probably.
Yeah, I usually finish my lives off with, like, something inspirational. We always kind of chit chat there here at the end.
You know how in school you're supposed to end your essays with like not an attention grabber, but like leave the reader with the gift.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's kind of what you do.
Yeah. I try to leave the reader with, or the viewer this time. Excuse me, take a little sip of coffee there. With a little positivity. Life's too short. I say that a lot, but I've come to realize the hard and long way. Take the time to appreciate the little things, the things you don't appreciate every day.
What?
Those are the things that are going to end up meaning the most. And I think all of us here, based off of the numbers I've heard, have probably already come to that conclusion. We've already kind of found that out, that life is too short. And I know it's hard sometimes. I've had a couple of rough days here in the past week where it's hard to get out of our frustration. It's hard to see the brighter side of it. You know, I get it. It's hard, but do your best to be a positive influence, not only for yourself, but everyone else around you. Go ahead. Are you going to say something?
There's 4 things.
Interrupt me.
I'm sorry. First, Miss D said, Pop's butthead wants to lay on the iPad. My cat hubby named him. Miss Darlene said, they're all lovely, Jess. You are amazing at what you do. Thank you for sharing with us.
Aw, thank you.
Miss D said, thank you for these cards. I love them.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you guys did like them. That's the it's the idea. And then I can send these to people too. I don't just, keep them. I've actually got a ton of cards, little ATC cards that I've made. It's been like practice. I've just been practicing, for over the past year. I did start out making a lot of flatter ATCs originally when I first started. So you can see these are a little bit more flat. This is obviously Halloween. You got some blood splatter and some fun stuff there. But this year I've been really trying to, make them a little more embellished. Go ahead, buddy.
First of all, Nelly said, "Oh, girl, gonna make me tear up."
Aww.
Mrs. Zayamara said, thanks for sharing all your beautiful projects." Heart. Miss Darlene said, "I'm gonna go curl up and watch a movie with my hubby. Good night, everyone. I will talk to you soon."
Good night, Miss Darlene. Thank you for stopping by and watching with us tonight. Hopefully I'll see you again next week. We do lives every week, every Wednesday at 9 p.m. now. 9 p.m. is our official time, every Wednesday at 9, unless something unforeseen changes or something like that happens. But yeah, my point is I create these cards to now send to people. So yeah, I've got a ton of them. I have sold some, but I think these can kind of replace your traditional folding cards. So just FYI, all you kind of have to do is add some paper to the back of the ATC, and you can write on the back of it. That's what I've done. When I've done giveaways and stuff, I will typically, not all the time, but I will typically add paper to a back of an ATC and write my note, on the back of the ATC. And sign it and stuff, of course. Make sure it's personalized to the person and everything. So just an FYI, I know, Zarma, you're new to my YouTube channel here tonight. So I know you're good at those tiny arts. Oh, my God. You should see some of her stuff. I can't. Oh, my. No. I ain't got the patience you got, girl. Holy.
Girlfriend.
Oh, my God. Or I'm sorry. I don't mean to say that. I'm not trying to take the Lord's. I really try not to say that. Oh my goodness, your tiny arts and stuff are just ridiculous. Her account, she does a lot of like party decor, tiny makes, you just have to go over there and look. She does a lot of tiny stuff and a lot of handmade small things. And I'm always telling her, I'm always like, girl, you got the patience. I don't have the patience for that. I can't. Like you saw with my Xyron project, the paper abstract flowers is what I'm calling them. I'm not going to lie. I'm not happy with that project. I don't like it at all. But I said I was going to make a paper flower bouquet. by golly, I made a paper flower bouquet.
You're doing all these gestures with the rest of your body that no one can see. It's really fun to watch, even that they can't.
Even though knowing they can't see what I'm doing. But yeah, so I'm just not. I don't have the patience for those certain kinds of arts. But girlfriends like Zyomara, they have patience for that. I wish I did. I wish I could make my own paper flowers. You know how much money I'd save? Jeez. I can't though. I can't.
I know how to make clay flowers.
All right. I think we are good tonight. Unless you guys want to sit, or unless you guys still want to chit chat, I can let Caden go to bed and we can chit chat.
I was about to say, in which case I'm gone.
Or we can call it a night. I know some nights.
Thanks, Jessica.
Oh, you're welcome, love. Thank you. It's really cool to see you. That's really awesome to see you here tonight. Thank you so much thank you so much for coming and supporting me. That really means the world to me. And I know I may say that a lot on Instagram, or I may be repetitive, but I don't want anyone to forget the time, the value of their time. The time is the most precious thing we have. No one can take that away from it. No one can control our time per se. Miss Nicole's leaving.
I gotta go get this child to sleep. Good night, all.
All right, Miss Nicole. Thank you, love. Thank you for coming. I'll see you next time, hopefully, at least for a little bit or whatnot. Yep, sweet dreams. Try and get some rest too. Or maybe we'll see you later.
Before that, Miss D said cricket is great for that.
Cricket is, oh, yeah. I was going to do the cricket. See, when I applied for the project, I had all my cricket pictures and everything. I had it set up. But then I guess my access or something expired apparently. And yeah, I didn't have access to the flower images. They were expired or something. I'm not sure. So I lost access to the flowers and unfortunately couldn't cut them out. Because that was originally what I was going to do. I have the expressions error too. And I even told them in my thing I was going to use the Cricut Explorer Error 2 to cut out paper flowers and shape them and everything. And yeah, I unfortunately I had to make do with what I could do. So that's what I did. So I'm proud of it. It was frustrating, but I got through it and I made it and I got it done and it is what it is. But
say good night, my beautiful friends. Wavy face or wave.
Good night, dear. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, I won't see you tomorrow, but I'll talk to you tomorrow online and stuff, love. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. The end of the world. Thank you so much, everyone. I don't know how many we even have left. I think it's just Nellie now, isn't it?
5.
Oh, there's still 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome.
Miss D said you're awesome.
Oh, you're awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Well, ladies, did you still want to chit-chat and you want me to get Caden out of here and we can chit-chat, or do we want to call it a night? And just let me know real quick through Caden.
Hey, remember that word that Nellie didn't want me to say?
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
I don't remember what word it was, but I remember there was a word.
She actually put WH dash or hyphen.
Oh, what?
Instead of actually me saying it, like me stopping myself, she stopped me. She blocked me. Miss Nelly said it's totally up to you.
Totally up to me. Well, I got to chit chat with you guys, so if you guys are willing to stay around and chit chat, then we definitely can chit chat. That's awesome. But if not, we can all move on, and I'll see you next week on the live.
Miss D said, call it a night. I don't watch anything right now. I'm doodling. Oh. Miss Nelly said, haha, I'll tell then, Jess.
Haha, yes, ma'am.
I have my civics CLC tomorrow.
All right, then. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night then, ladies. I will, Nelly, if you want to talk here in a little bit, we can talk too.
I'm sorry, before Miss Nelly said it's totally up to you, she said, little girl, you know I ain't sleeping.
Yeah, I know you're not sleeping. That's why I'm kind of prefacing this next one. If you want to talk later about the what we're trying, the challenge that we're trying to set up, yes, everybody, Nelly and I are collaborating to come up with a challenge for you guys, for everyone, anyone in the world. So if you want to, maybe we can collaborate more about that. I don't have any new information yet. I haven't gotten a hold of any sponsors or anything like that. I was thinking about it today, but I didn't follow through with it yet.
Miss Nelly said, Jess, will you be up? Should I try and live stream?
Yeah, I'm going to be up for a while. I'm not going to bed.
You guys are insomniacs.
Probably the earliest I'll probably be going to bed is 2, 3 o'clock or something. So yeah, I will be awake. If you want to do a live stream, I'm available. I will sit here and we will chit chat and yeah, totally.
Miss D said, "Cool. Yes. What kind?" Or yeah,
Cool. Yes. What kind?
I don't know.
Oh, challenge. I had to think about it. It's going to be a use your stash type challenge, and it's going to be mixed media oriented, and you can create anything. So you can alter. It can be a journal page. It can be ATCs. It can be a card. It can be, you can alter this thing. You can, whatever. It can be anything you want it to be. It's just got to be mixed media.
Challenge.
And it's a D-stash challenge. That's literally what it is. What we want you to do is we want you to use the excess of your stash.
Miss Nelly said, "Let me see if Streamlabs will work for me. YouTube is still being goofy for me."
Really? I thought you, oh, wait. Yeah, you said something. I remember now.
I don't.
Well, yeah, definitely try that. I'm here. I'll be next to my tablet, so I'll keep an eye out for you. But our challenge is a D-stash challenge.
Miss D said, when will you be doing that? And can I join in?
Absolutely, you can join in. We would love for you to join in. We are going to be, I'm not sure exactly when we're going to be starting it up. I would like to get a hold of some sponsors, honestly, at least a couple sponsors to see if they will sponsor a prize. I'm not going to say any companies. I have a few companies in mind that I'm going to contact to see if they'd be willing to sponsor, once every other month or once a quarter or something like that for the challenge. And then, of course, if we want to, we can do some D-stashes of our own or something, to get rid of. We could do D-stashes of our own based off of the challenge, is what I'm trying to say. So if a challenge is metals, then we could, not saying we do, we're still in the preliminary stages, is what I'm trying to say. We're still trying to figure it all out and iron all the kinks out and talk to people and, put it all together. We are going to be trying to have a Facebook page. My husband said he will make a logo for us. So yeah, we're going to try to have a Facebook and Instagram and all that, and, have a new challenge. So keep in mind, or keep your heads up for that. I'm not going to lie to you. It probably will be a month or so before it's done, if not longer, just because we got to get a hold of sponsors, and sponsors have to get a hold of us, and we have to get, and then we have to get the page up, and my husband's going to be making the logo for us. I talked to him last night, or no, not last night, the night before last night. And he said that, yeah, he would make a logo for us. He was like, yeah, that's no problem. I told him the general consensus of what we were doing. He's like, all right, I'll come up with the best thing I can. So there's that. Maybe by the end of summer. See, we're in May. Oh no, I don't know. Maybe July. I'm moving in July, August. I am moving from where I'm at now to about 45 minutes north of where I am, because my mom and her husband are leaving.
I have a question. All right, so you know how in Streamlabs you can do the exclamation point Instagram and stuff? Mm-hmm. Can that work on the YouTube as well?
Yes. I think it should all be connected. From what Daddy, it should all be, you should be able to type in. It did not work. No, you should be able to type in Streamlabs exclamation point.
Anyways, Miss Nelly said Jess is matter crass and mine is Nelly's artistic creation.
So that way, if she wants to follow.
Miss Dean said, okay, I'll go find them.
Yeah, those are our Instagram accounts.
There's 2 people talking, but there's 4 people watching.
Well, some people Nelly like to watch just
add links.
Okay, you're going to add links. Okay. And there will be a hashtag associated with it and everything. I know me and Nelly aren't right next to each other, so I don't want to divulge too much. I don't want to not that I'm stepping on her toes, but I don't want to, give too many details when I maybe shouldn't give too many details. But anyways, yeah. So
If you give too many details or start spoiling endgame.
right,
So.
no one people are gonna be like, oh well, I expected this 3-4 whatever months ago. I knew this was gonna happen. But yeah, there's that. We are trying to come up with that. But congratulations to Miss Nellie. She got on her first design team. What? You go, girl. I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud. That's awesome.
Clap, clap, clap. But did you get on one before her and she's been doing this longer?
Oh yeah, she's been doing this a lot longer.
Step your game up, Nellie.
Don't be mean.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
She's tried, but she hasn't tried. You know what I mean? It's like you want to be on design teams, but sometimes being on design teams, I'm on 3 currently. It can sometimes stifle your creativity. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't had too many troubles yet, but I've heard from some experienced crafters and so forth that being on design teams and having to be like stick to a certain criteria. This month you can only use orange and you have to use the farmhouse paper collection, so sometimes that can deter you, that can destroy your creativity, that can make you not want to create. So I can get that. Go ahead, buddy.
There's a few things. All right. So first of all,
Copy.
Ms. D said I don't WK until school starts back up.
I don't work. I'm assuming work.
Oh, okay. Miss Nelly said, "Lol, we gotta keep some suspense."
Right, exactly.
She also said, "Yay me, woohoo!" And then said, "Thanks, love." She also said one more time, "Oh boy!"
Yay, yay, yay! Yes, she is on Bleeding Heart design team. That is hosted by the beautiful Kathy Fraley. So I don't know if you're not familiar with Kathy Fraley, she's an amazing woman too. Her style is she does a lot of eclectic type arts. She's been creating some really cool stuff here lately too. But she is the one who hosts the Bleeding Art Challenge blog. So that's another really cool mixed media challenge blog. If you guys like entering challenges, the one cool thing about Bleeding Art is that it's not random. You are not randomly chosen for your piece of art. Your piece of art is chosen because it's chosen for the technique. It's chosen for how much time they take into account what you did, like what is on the canvas or what's been altered, and they take into account all the techniques and all the different product and all the different like layering and
ever in your favor.
That's one great thing about that challenge blog, guys, is that when they choose their winners off of skill. They choose their winners off of what went into it, how much work went into the piece. Because there are 100 blogs out there, we all know, that are random. Like they put in 1 through 120 entries. Oh, entry 10 won and entry 52 won. And I'm not saying that they don't deserve to win. Okay, guys, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to put any hateful energy out into the universe. I'm just trying to recognize the fact that it is nice to have those blogs here and there that take the time to look at your art,
to critique
that art, to critique that piece of art. And if you won, it feels more like an honor. Honestly, that's probably the best word I can use. When I won my Bleeding Art Challenge, March, I believe it was, February, I believe, February, I think I won. I was just honored because I know my art was chosen based off of the skill and technique that went into that piece.
WK is work.
Yeah, I thought so.
Because Miss D said, I get it, somewhere to recognize your work.
Yes, somewhere to recognize the actual work. And Bleeding Art Challenge is one of those. It's just, oh wait, maybe she meant it the opposite. I'm not sure. But I mean, it's great to get recognized. I'm not trying to say anything bad about any blogs, about anything. None of that. Okay. I think random is cool. Honestly, I'll tell you, I've won probably 10 challenges just by being a random winner. So it is cool. Okay. I'm not saying that there's not benefits to winning randomly. I'm not saying that, but it is extra special. It makes your heart feel a little extra warm when you win based off of the skill and not because you're popular and not because, oh, I know that name, so I'm going to get... some of these challenges, sometimes, guys, I've stopped entering certain challenges because I'm done entering it. If I feel like the same people win over and over and over and over again. So there have been a few blogs that I have pretty much just, I mean, not that I don't follow them, but I've stopped entering their challenges. I just don't enter their challenges anymore because I feel like I don't have a chance, you know, and the same names keep popping up. And not that their art isn't beautiful. Their art is blepping beautiful, okay, without cussing. It is beautiful. They deserve to win. Go ahead.
Miss D said, one day when I grow up, I'll have my own stamps I draw. I love it when you get recognized.
Aw.
I like how she says, one day when I grow up.
One day when I know, right? Hey, you know what?
What? Don't talk about my dream profession.
I don't know how many people know about I am going to be hosting a give back to the crafting community giveaway. There was some recent outbursts over a crafter who has taken some things from the crafting community and made some promises and didn't follow through with those promises. So I along with others, I was not the initiator. I am not going to take credit for that. There was a person who said, "Oh, well, you know what? In light of this situation, I would like to make good, and I'm going to host a giveaway with some goodies for people who have been wronged in this situation." So I chimed in too and was like, "You know what? I will host a D stash giveaway myself." The reason I'm saying this, D, I'm giving away a mint stamp maker.
I use that.
Yeah, I'm going to give that away. I haven't even used it. It was bought for me by my family because I was going to start, I got on the Blank Page Muse design team and all that. I wanted to make stamps, but I quickly realized that's not what I want to do. It's not my passion. I don't mind stamping.
Misty said, OMG.
Right, yes. I've never used it. I have the box, I have the thing, the ink has never been opened, nothing, it's never been used. Now granted, it has been taken out of the box, I've plugged it in to attempt to use it, but I never used it. So, yeah, that is going to be one of the items in that giveaway, along with some creative embellishments and some, what do you call that lady? Diane Revilli? Revilli, however you say her last name.
Lady?
I can't say her last
That would
name.
be an awesome
I had to look at the piece of art or the thing that's over there to remember what it was. Yeah, I'm giving that folder away. It's here, I'll show it to him real quick. It's a what do you want? A drawing folder. Yeah, it's one of the a journal. That's exactly that. Thanks, buddy. It's one of the journals. So it's got the black pages. None of it hasn't been used. I've never used it. This is brand new. It's brand new. So like I said, it's not a brand new. There's not a whole lot of brand new stuff, but it is the mint's new. This is new. I've got some creative embellishments that are brand new stickers. Yeah, isn't it? I do love this. It is beautiful. But Snapples. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna. So it's literally just sitting in my craft room, just taking up space. So I thought, you know what? Why don't I give it away to somebody, who might use it, or So I'm just trying to be good, make good with the crafting community. I want people to know that I want anybody, I want people to know that there are good people out there and there are people willing to help and to make things right and to give back to the community. This community has given so much to me, and why not do something like that to give back to you guys and for all your support.
Misty said, "Little leg drum in it."
You see, I've had it for so long now. I can't, and I pulled it out a couple times to try to do something with it. I have a white pen somewhere. I've got a couple white pens, but I've never been able. Huh?
Misty said, "Just being honest."
Yeah, you would. Yeah, so maybe I can just send you a couple goodies, huh? Send you just a couple goodies. I've gotten you a couple drawing books.
I mean, the one I use.
He actually
My
for
Salvador.
Christmas he got a
Salvador. Oh yeah.
really nice
Drawing kit.
pencil like drawing set. Not colors, not paint or anything. Like the graphite, like the different types of pen or different types of pencil.
That's the best I'm with.
And that's the best he's with. He got that for his birthday. Wait, that was for your birthday because his birthday's in December. He's unfortunately his
You
his
say that-
birthday's in December.
That's
So
not a bad thing.
well, it's close to Christmas, and some kids.
Yeah.
Well, our family, we make it good, but some families will group in their Christmas and their birthday if they're born in December. But so, yeah, he actually got it for his birthday now that I think about it last year. But the different pencils and stuff, he's really good at it. Should see some of his faces and things. Maybe I'll show those off next week.
Miss D said I have 6 books, 3 are halfway used up.
Dang, do you? Oh, I wish I doodled more. I don't doodle enough. I just don't. But yeah, he can, looks like he might be getting his art now, but maybe we can show you some of his stuff. He does, like to doodle and draw. That's what he does. He doesn't color or anything. He's definitely an artist as far as I'm concerned. He draws. He's an artist. He could make stamps. He could draw stamps just like UD. He could draw.
Like 5 things
and
in this entire book are
colored.
colored.
So he's got a Salvador
Salvador
Dali art book. That's his favorite one he uses. And looks like he's trying to get to some of his pages that he likes.
Can I start with my favorite one?
Oh, of course. Whatever you want to start with.
If I can find it.
It's yours. He does these really cool eyes. It was one of the last things he was working on was eyes and eye color.
geez.
And
Miss D said, "Lol, I'm a Christmas baby, never been gypped." GIPPED. I put them on Facebook, and Miss Shannon said, "Oh my God, you're still here. Miss Shannon's here. Hey, Miss Shannon."
oh my God, Shannon! Holy
Miss Lily said,
moly!
well, Shannon, it's about time.
Well, we are still here. We're done. We're
Better
just
late
chit
than
chatting.
never.
But yeah, better late than never. Thank you for coming in, love.
We're talking about my art.
And now we're down to talking about Caden's art. Caden's a drawist.
Someone finally did it.
What?
Yes. Like
Yes.
the third thing she said was that
Yes.
Miss Nelly said, "Come sit with me in the tardy corner." Yes, we have milk and cookies. Make yourself at home. Miss Shannon said, "I'm so sorry."
Oh, it's okay, love. I know you didn't do that on purpose or anything. You've been here every week. Actually, I was telling them earlier in the video, if you get a chance to go back and watch it, I was telling them, it's like, she said she was going to be here. I was like, it's no big deal, though. I was like, she's been here every week. And I was like, she's been like one of my like main, very avid followers. I was like, she's here and she's usually waiting for me every week. I was like, so this week it's okay. She's, falling behind. It's okay. We all
Miss
do.
Nelly said, "I've been waiting all night for that."
Oh, the yes. I know. I'm surprised you didn't say it already, Nelly. I was waiting for
Miss
you to
Shannon
say
said,
it.
"I will definitely go back and watch the whole thing."
I did give you a little shout out. Yeah, I made sure to.
Yeah. Alrighty.
All right, yeah, we were going to show Caden's art, so I'm going to let him come in here real quick.
Let's switch little spots.
Right?
Oh God, now I'm in the spotlight. I don't
Now
like
you're
this.
in
I
the
have
spotlight.
anxiety. Oh Jesus.
Now you know how it was for me the first night.
It makes me kind of odd that I can't see what happens.
You're okay. You just put it right in front of. If you want, you can move my pieces here just a little bit.
Don't move them like that.
It's all right. So you can just
Kinda
lay it down. Kind of show them. If you want to, you can pull it up.
Oh yeah, that would
Just
be
kind of
nice.
pull it up and put it kind of here. I'll sit here so that way I can tell you whether they can see it or not. Yeah.
I'm really shaky right now.
Are you really Are you that shaky? Aw.
I
Poor
don't.
guy.
I don't know why either.
And then move it a little bit to where they can see your people. Do you want me to take over?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not good at this.
No, it's not that you're not good at it. You've just never done it before. That's all.
Which
okay.
means I'm not good.
I was shaky the first time and on Saturday too.
She said now Jess can read the messages.
I was going to, I swear.
Miss Shannon said, "Don't be nervous, kid." Miss D said it was fine on the desk. And so
Okay,
put
it was fine on the desk?
Scoot
Okay.
it up a little. There we go.
So yeah, he's got a city to where like you can see like to where almost like overhead. This is a cityscape here, it looks like, with roads. And then he's got a house with a yard here.
It's a huge house.
And the moon and the stars is here. And it looks like there's a boy or a man, which might be himself, looking over a banister over at the city and his farm. It's kind of what it looks like to me. Looks like maybe he's in the house here. And this is like, the barn.
I like to imagine it as he's on a mountain, or a large hill, a ways away, and he's just kind of looking out at.
Okay, he's looking out at everything. All right, cool. Yeah, that's beautiful. I couldn't do that.
Miss Melly said, "Wow, Caden, that's awesome." Miss D said, "Awesome job." Miss Shanna said, "Very cool, Caden. I wish I could draw."
I know, me too. Look at that. Look at the dimension of the city looking down. That takes
and if you look over here,
forethought. Looks like a
chicken.
A chick. Oh, I see what that is, you little stinker.
Hey, no, start.
Okay. Where's your eyeballs?
Here, let me. Oh, there we go.
There's a couple. Where's your very first eyeball, though?
This is it.
That's your very first one? Okay.
Yes.
This is his very first eyeball. He was trying to work on eyes and the shape of eyes and stuff and the veins. And that's the color he came up with. Then this is his second eyeball. Don't worry, it gets better. He's getting pretty good at these eyes. The shape's getting a little more defined. See?
Kaboom.
And then look at that one. That one's pretty stinking good. I really like that. And then look at this one. Look at that. That's beautiful. The way the shading is, and then you can see the eyelid right there.
Really hard to draw. Actually, to be honest, I kind of looked that one up.
Did you? Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's fabulous.
That one, yeah, I looked that one up.
That's beautiful. I
sorry.
couldn't do. And then look at the eyebrow. Wow, I haven't seen this one.
Mainly draws animals.
Oh, mainly draws animal. Oh my God, that's even harder, right?
Yeah,
with the fur and everything. Oh my goodness.
Wait, I have a wolf picture in here somewhere.
Do you? Oh yeah, you were drawing one for Papa once, or you were trying.
It was at the. Oh yeah, my fish picture. Don't mind that.
Yeah, at one point we kind of had to tell him about his noses. It's like, you kind of gotta go at an angle with your noses there, buddy. But yeah. Oh, look at that. That's his little that's his summer
scuba diver.
Scuba diver, dang it. That's a scuba diver.
He just didn't have his tank on.
Is your fish farting?
No, that's just bubbles. Look. Yeah.
That's cute. I'm just teasing. Because it just looks like
yes, because bubbles go down.
Really cool, buddy.
I think
really cool.
Look at that. It's on the next page.
Oh wow. That's cool.
Miss D said that's better than me. People are hard.
Wow.
That wasn't me though. Remember when we went to the first craft fair that those nice ladies in the next booth showed me how to
Yeah. Oh, that was
and
them?
that's how I made that scene.
Huh. Just a little that's really cool. Look at those trees. Those are good too. Yeah, see, I wish I could do this. I even I had tracing books. Like, I did tracing. My mom bought me books where I could trace over. And I still, I could trace, but to do it on my own, my hands would not learn.
And then I have this. Just in an art book, it's blueprints for a rocket.
Oh, blueprints for a rocket, yeah.
Do you really want to show that?
Caden's his dream is to be basically like a rocket scientist. That's,
It ain't rocket science.
That's his dream. He wants to work like an aerospace
engineer. Yeah,
aerospace engineer.
Aeronautical engineer.
For some reason, for a while, I wanted to say aeronautical over and over again. I don't know why. The only thing I could think of is because my dad was in the Navy. My stepdad, 25 years, retired Navy. So that's the only thing I could think of is the reason why I say nautical. Aeronautical. It's like, what? No, it's not what he wants to do. He wants to build rockets.
That next page is pretty good to flip to.
So this page is his ideas of what he could do and where what is going to be, like what the compartments are going to be and so forth. Then looks like he's drawing houses or a barn. It kind of reminds me of a barn or like an old style Mexican church in Mexico.
That one restaurant, I copied that off the wall and showed it to everyone.
That was Aliencitos, right?
No, it was the place in Osteen.
Oh, yeah, Osteen Diner.
Yes, that one.
Osteen Diner. Gotcha.
I don't remember the name of it.
Gotcha. So yeah, he redrew that from a painting he saw at a diner one night. That's really cool, buddy.
I don't know if I have anything else.
The 8-year-old, he's not much of an artist and stuff like that. He doesn't have the patience for it, to be honest with you.
I think this is the last one.
That's the last one?
Or maybe the second.
Oh, that's cool.
I have a few more.
That's cool. Looks like
If you
he
put it
drew
on
an
your side.
astronaut here.
There we go.
He drew an astronaut here.
Don't worry about the top picture.
So, yep, an astronaut on the moon. Or it looks like maybe, is he floating away from the moon?
Actually, he's floating towards.
Okay, he's going
planet.
down. Okay, he's going down. Okay, I was wondering. I was
Actually, I'm reading the comments, so that's my fault, Miss Shannon. I'm sorry.
oh, what's up?
She said you're not doing your job. Just read the comments.
Oh,
All right, Shannon. She's like,
I am not.
yeah.
There you
Just don't worry about
Yeah,
that.
it's okay. I'm not trying to be nosy. I don't want to. Yeah, I try to give my kids a little space. You know, if if they have some questionable behaviors going on, or something out of the ordinary that's going on, or that they're behaving, then I'm gonna start looking. I'm gonna start getting nosy. But until then, I try to give them their
Miss
space.
Nelly said, "Lol, it's okay, Kaden. We will still blame Jess." That's not very nice, but okay. See, look, you guys made her cry.
It's okay. I'll take the blame. I'm an adult. You know.
Oh, Miss Tiffany said, "Yay, you."
Hey, Tiffany, what's up,
Yeah,
girl?
you're still on.
I am still on. We are done doing.
You're late.
We are done doing our creations for tonight, but this is what we created tonight. These 5. These 3 I already posted earlier today. So these 5 tonight
Miss
were
Tiffany said, "Are you
recreations. We are done. We are done creating. We've
Oh,
just
so
been
much fun.
chit-chatting for the past 30 minutes or so. So yeah, but those were already made. And these are the recreations.
Nelly's gonna try out Streamlabs in 5 minutes.
Okay, you're gonna try out Streamlabs. Okay. Well, we were just hanging. We were actually about to leave. Then Miss Shannon came in, and so we chit chatted for a while.
Miss Tiffany said, "Sorry, I was playing video games with my son and lost track of time."
Aw, it's okay. No
Too
big
bad you
deal.
didn't get to see my art.
Video games are fun. I know. I like play. I used to be a video gamer, actually.
She said,
I did.
"Tiff, now you can join the Tardy Corner too."
Yep, there are milk and cookies over in that tardy corner. I remember Nellie saying something. She was offering Shannon some cookies and milk. So don't let them be stingy. Don't let them tell you there's not cookies and milk in that corner over there. Okay, you can have some too.
I was tardy for the party. She said, "What's to do with airline food?"
Like, oh my goodness.
Well, that corner is having way too much fun, Miss D said. You should have been tardy too.
I guess so, huh? I guess we should just all be tardy. I think I might have actually been tardy this evening. I think a minute or two.
Miss
Like, I think
Tiffany
we
was
started
playing Fortnite. You want to know how I know?
because that's what she plays.
She said I had to get some challenges done before the new season starts tomorrow. And
So that's how you know, because
Yeah.
Tanner's plays. Yeah, my youngest son, he plays Fortnite a lot.
he's a bit toxic, but okay.
Caden doesn't play as much video games. He doesn't have as much time.
But
He's
on
a
the
7th
weekends.
grade. He's a 7th grader. So you guys know about that. School gets a little more intense, and then you've got, relationships and friendships. You want to go to your friend's house. So your priorities become a little bit different. Whereas my 9-year-old, he's 9. There's only so much freedom he can have. I can't be like, he can't just do what, like my 13-year-old.
That's a big name. Hold on there, Misty. She said, I was watching Christopher Allen Brutus Monroe.
Oh, Christopher Allen Brutus Monroe. Brutus Monroe.
Who's that?
Grafters. Grafters. This Brutus Monroe is.
Okay. That's a big
What was he
name,
saying?
man. Tanner.
Tanner.
Playing games.
Playing games, yeah. So
My
he
son
can
is
play the
12 and a
games.
half and he has no freedom. Lol.
Right? Well, Caden does have freedom to a degree. Like, he can't just do whatever he wants when he wants or anything. Don't get me wrong. It just, we try to give him a little more, like, we're not all over them, we I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want it to sound like I'm not a parent. We're very, Caden can even attest to you. We're not military, but
But you're not military.
You're not. Caden knows what to do, when he's supposed to do it, how he's supposed to do it, because he knows what the consequences are going to be, and he's not willing to suffer those consequences. Tanner, on the other hand, Tanner will push the limit. He will always push the limit. He always has, and he always will.
I play Apex.
He's been in trouble here recently. He just got his video games taken away today because he didn't follow through and finish up his chores before he got on the Xbox. So when Daddy came by the room and saw him on the Xbox and clean clothes weren't put away, guess what? Guess who got their Xbox taken away? He did. So it's, I mean, in our house, if you do what we ask you to do, if you follow through with your end of the bargain, we will, we're not going to, we're going to let you, play.
You can't say anything when that.
Right. I can't tell you no. If you've done what you're supposed to do, then yeah, you can play your video games. Yeah, you can watch your, your movie, your TV at 9 o'clock. I can't tell you no, because you've done everything.
Family sounds like mine.
Yeah, I remember you talking a little bit about your family life, your family dynamics is what I'm trying to say, and it did. It sounds a lot like the same, because nowadays our children are exposed to so much, and we cannot keep them away from it. As unfortunate as it is, we cannot keep them away from being exposed to all the toxicity of life and people and things that are out there and that are available. But what we can do as a parents is make them aware of it and let them know, hey, this is probably going to happen. Hey, this is why you don't do that. We can communicate with them at least and hope that they are more educated to make those decisions when the time comes, if you know what I'm saying, or when they're being peer pressured. I've been talking more and more to my youngest son about it. I'm like, dude, because he's the ballsy one. My 9-year-old is the ballsy one. He's the one who will jump off of a 10-foot building to impress somebody. Like, that's just how my 9-year-old is. That's how he's ever been. He's always been like that ever since he was a baby.
He's just an adrenaline junkie.
He is an adrenaline junkie. That's a perfect way to put it. He's an adrenaline junkie. He thrives, like he wants to always push the limit, always push it, and that thrill of...
I hope he uses that thrill for good.
It scares me. It scares the crap out of me, guys. It scares me that one day he's going to be dared by somebody at school to do something retarded, and he's going to do it because he wants to be friends with that person, or he wants to be accepted by that group of people, or he wants her as his girlfriend, so he thinks this is going to impress her. It terrifies me. I've had this conversation with him already. I'm like, you scare the crap out of me, kid. Because you're just, you act. You don't think. You just act. You just do. But
all right, there's a few. I'm sorry. Miss D said my son snuck on Facebook after we went to bed when he was 16, so I turned the internet off at night.
Oh, wow,
Miss Nelly
yeah.
said, oh, this is weird. I'm live and listening to your channel on my stream. I don't want to leave you ladies. Miss Tiffany said, you can just hope that he takes a characteristic for good later on in life. Miss D said, I'm coming, Nelly. Tiffany said, well, Nelly, we are coming.
All right, ladies, that's our cue then. We can continue our conversations and have a good old time with Miss Nelly. We're going to go ahead and stop. I'm going to get Caden to bed and all that good stuff. Thank you for coming by, ladies. Thank you for coming, Tiffany.
You.
I really appreciate you coming by. I will be live again next Wednesday, of course. I'll see you guys then.
Don't be tardy.
Let's head on over to Nelly's channel. See you there. Bye.